should.
Here you are. It's the last one for this place. And then we have one more place.
So, me and my wife were visiting from Denver, and she had been craving lobster tails. So, we did our Google search, and this place seemed to have the best overall rated reviews. Well, I regret to inform you, all the dinner did not live up to its hype. I ordered the salmon. My wife ordered the lobster tail. We shared a side of mashed potatoes. And we started with an appetizer of calamari. To start off, the calamari was a little undercooked.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens at a lot of places, though.
I mean, you got to get it right. It's hard to get it. You know?
Yeah, it really is.
I guess it's a timing thing.
It is a timing thing.
know,
Like, a calamari is a bitch to cook.
Okay.
Right?
You got to get the timing right. But more so than that, it was just bland.
Sucked.
That's right. And had to cover it in lemon juice. Just bring me a bottle of lemon juice.
Yeah, you gotta cover up the rawness with lemon.
I'm about to just give it to me.
Yeah, delicious.
The salmon was super mushy when it came out and had a terrible texture.
That sounds raw too.
That does sound raw. I love good salmon, but this place definitely let me down. The lobster was also very bland and overcooked. It was so chewy. The restaurant that had $3 signs next to it would expect top tier food. The restaurant that has the $3 signs next to it, you know how they put the price counter next to it? That's what that is, the $3 price signs. You would expect they'd have top tier food.
You would expect it.
You would.
Nope.
No, that is definitely not the case. I don't recommend to go here. There is way too much variety for good seafood in San Diego than to settle for this place.
Yeah, I mean, that one's clear and concise.
They kind of told us what not to do.
Kind of took a while, but we got there.
That's right.
So the food sucked. This is a guest all day.
That's right. Food sucked. But isn't that what the last 5 said?
Yeah, but you still went with a restaurant on one of them.
On one of them.
Yeah.
For a reason.
Yeah.
And maybe they should have asked more questions. So I only think that review for that one was written because of the price. And if that price for that thing was like half that price, they probably wouldn't have wrote the review. It would have been like, fuck it. I just ate shit today. Boom.
All right. Well, we finally agree on one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a new place. What's it called?
This place is called Jimmy's Famous American Tavern.
And this is where?
Also in San Diego.
San Diego.
Hey, these places are right by the park where the Padres play. So if you happen to get a chance to go see the Padres, you might as well as not stop at one of these places.
It's good. This one's got $2 signs. So mediocre.
Mediocre.
So this is 3 years ago. 3 years ago, so hopefully things have changed.
We would hope.
All right, 1 star. Awful service. Dude never came back for like an hour to bring us drinks. He
Wonder
forgot.
where he went.
Well, he fucking forgot.
He was probably taking a shit.
Huge and expensive portions, not very good food. This happens a lot. You get a lot of food, but it's not good.
That's kind of how they bait you.
Warm chocolate chip cookie was more like 4-day-old cookie, hard as a rock. I almost broke my tooth on it. Just awful. Still sitting here waiting for our check, and it's not even. Oh, they're in the restaurant giving this review.
That's how you do it.
Well done.
That's how you do
done.
it.
That's it for the review. Like,
That's
honestly,
right. Still sitting here waiting for a check.
I will say one thing though, as working in a place where it has like those big chocolate chip cookie sundaes, like the cookie is, dude, the cookie hardens. It's not 4 days old.
On top? Absolutely.
It could be right out of the oven. It's just the way that temperatures work, right? I mean, this person is right. All right, I'll go with the guest on this.
Me too. And hey, we don't know if that cookie wasn't 4 days old.
But we do know that we have worked in places where we sell
Absolutely.
a giant cookie. So the reality is,
And if ice cream sits on that giant cookie, it's gonna harden up.
yeah,
That's
called science,
That's
folks.
right.
It's science.
There's no fixing that.
Yeah, there is no fixing that.
Okay, now, if you got it with ice cream on the side, and
That's
your
the
cookie
way
got
you
hard,
should do it. Yeah, and then
That was a 4-day-old ass
now
cookie.
you have a reason to bitch
That's
and
right,
moan.
and you should.
Otherwise, zip it up.
That's right. We're still going with you, because you know what? You're probably still sitting there right now to this day waiting on a check.
Good for you, though.
Fired and
Ballsy sitting in the
everything.
restaurant writing that review. Good for you.
Bet they don't know we're writing this shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, they know now.
Oh. I'm in San Diego for a 5-hour layover and was on my way to Mitch's Seafood when my Uber driver recommended me to this place as it's better. Uber driver says, hey, this is the place to be. You want to give this place a shot. It's better than the Mitch. As if the Uber driver's making commission. It was about 9:30 a.m. when he dropped me off. So I hung out in front until they opened. They opened around 10. And the line had already formed. So about 2 or 3 people were ahead of me. The host sat me down outside on the patio overlooking the water, which was a beautiful view, and gave me a menu and said my server would be over soon. After that, not one person looked at me, offered me anything, took my order, or asked if I had even been taken care of. Even the hostess completely forgot about me. After trying to get some attention and being completely ignored and sitting for 22 minutes, can you guess what I did?
Did you leave?
I walked out.
I don't blame you.
What a shame that I didn't even get a chance to eat there. But I ended up walking to Mitch, which was delicious.
Good old Mitch.
Mitch took care of him.
Thank God for Mitch.
Absolutely. You know, this seems to be a reoccurring theme in San Diego, where you can sit at your table and not get greeted and not get taken care of and not receive service for 20 to 30 minutes at a time. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there, but it must be that beautiful water breeze. Okay?
Maybe their servers are stoned.
That was my next one. It's California, people.
We're not assuming, nor are
Okay.
we saying that all Californians smoke weed.
weed.
But I will say this: if I lived in California, there's a good chance that I would
You'd
be
be
smoking.
smoking weed.
That's right. I would probably smoke a lot of weed.
A whole lot of weed.
A whole bunch.
You like that Cheech Ching Chong guy.
All right. That's racist, but
I'm jealous.
move on. Oh, that's my
You're
turn.
up.
All right.
Ah.
Oh, good. Is this
I
a
mean,
two-pager?
who'd you go with on this?
The
Because I was
last
going
one.
with the guest.
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely.
definitely the guest.
Is this one fucking review?
That's one review.
Oh, fuck me, dude. All right, folks. Buckle up. This is the last one. It's a
We're going
two-pager.
for a ride.
Same place.
We're going for a ride.
Is this place even still open? This is from 3 years ago, too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Jimmy's is famous for. Is it his legendary macaroni and cheese or his world-class customer service and tech? Nope, certainly isn't either of those. Is it his passion to give his patrons a memorable and impressionable experience? Nope, not that either.
Didn't think
and
so.
it certainly isn't his astute attention to detail.
Hmm. Jimmy's busy there.
Is it a review or a thesis? I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like it's a fucking thesis. It's 2 fucking pages. Like, I don't know if you can actually see, because the fucking, he puts like 17 lights on.
That's right.
Right? So you can't see.
No, pull
It's
it closer.
Like, look,
Oh, you might be able to
pull
see.
it closer?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
it just looks like white paper, you dick.
Hold on, ready?
Yeah, turn that out of here. Right? There's like, or you could kind of like see, like.
There you go.
That's the second page.
That's the second
So you know the
page.
first page is just like filled. But this guy is actually pretty funny. I use Yelp 24 to process an order for takeout. Being that it's Thanksgiving, oh my god, alright, it's fucking Thanksgiving, okay. And both my wife and I were looking forward to not entertaining or cooking this year. We decided to order some food, specifically mashed potatoes, keeping in the holiday spirit. We scoured several menus and finally arrived at JFATs, alright, for J-Fats.
JFs.
When in doubt, J-Fats for all your holiday needs. We ordered this with a side of gravy, some truffle mac and cheese, and buttermilk chicken. Also with mashed potatoes. Yelp 24 and promptly informed me that my food will be ready in 10 to 35 minutes. If your food is all that food is ready in 10 minminutes, we don't get
wrong
it.
Here.
I would cancel the order and go someplace else.
Immediately.
What a great user experience, I thought to myself. The time was 6:14. Little did I know, everything was about to go awry. I waited a little and drove to the restaurant.
That was a pre-automated
Yes,
response.
I parked and made my way to the kiosk by the entryway. Upon arriving, I was greeted by a hostess. She fumbled with several tablets and nervously looked. She finally retorted that the order was never received. All right. I, in my dismay, showed her that the order I placed and paid for, and just then the order popped up
Here
on
it
the
is.
screen. 30 minutes after I had been notified the order was received. Okay, I thought. A minor bump in the road. Well,
right.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Over a pebble.
I gestured to the bar area and let the hostess know I would want to have a drink and wait for my food. Sure thing, she replied, and I sat and let the bartender know I was waiting for my order. 10 minutes go by, then 20, then 30 minutes. Considering
20.
they just got the
30.
order, 30 minutes. I mean, they're not wrong.
Not wrong.
All right. Meanwhile, nobody has stopped to check in on me or inquire about the status of the order. The time now is 7:20.
7:20.
I've been sitting at this bar for 40 minutes, waiting for my food and that was ordered long ago. Finally, the bartender asked if I've gotten my order. I am sitting clear as day in front of him with no bags of food or even a solitary French fry. He flags down what seemed to be the manager, who flags down the hostess whom had walked by me at least 9 times in the past 20 minutes. But who's counting?
Who's counting?
I'll tell you who's counting. You are,
He
sir.
was clearly
You're
counting.
All right?
But they wasn't.
They wasn't counting.
They didn't give a shit.
Fuck.
It wasn't their Thanksgiving meal.
Okay?